What's up, Zorks? It's like, but really though, I'm about to start really like, I guess getting on here. Take me as I am. Take me, beat me up. Don't waste a drip, drip. It's like, but this one talk about, I guess what's trending a little bit. I don't know if it's trending, but growing up hip hop. Do y'all watch it? I've been down. Let me just say, I've been down since day one. You know, I had a little, I wouldn't even call it rocky. It was okay to me, but I see the growth. You know, the people who's been down from day one know. Like, they was trying things, they got it down, I guess. I guess Atlanta's out. Who knows? Everybody's kind of like, I don't know. I get it. But I like how it's being more transparent, a little more real. You know, what I will say is, I told everybody that Egypt was going to be the breakout. I remember she was just a little old girl, and whatever. She's all that in a bag of chips, giving me Grace Jones vibes. Okay, come on now, TT too, and she found her little thing. But that's what I really want to talk about. Why is social media so invested? I ain't gonna say social media, reality TV invested on. I'm not going to say that because we can't even say that reality TV is invested in breaking up families and homes and stuff like that when that might not even be the case. You know what I'm trying to say? So they say they're just showcasing. However, we put it like this: we know the effects. And when Growing Up Hip Hop came out, I was like, they're not gonna let that happen. They're not gonna let that happen. They're not gonna let that happen. The Simmons family's not gonna let that. We know they ain't gonna let that happen, but not gonna let that happen in general. You see Master P and not quietly, but exited stage left. Okay. However, the TT and Pepper situation. No coronavirus. Like, can't even cough in peace. Ain't that something? Another conversation. However, I hope it's for TV and ratings, but the more this is playing out, it's like, oh, smack, like we really doing this, but we'll see. You know what I'm trying to say? But how do we feel? Like, I'll be in the comments. Live for the comments. I'm hearing a little talk, you know what I'm saying? Some people feel like TT's husband is an opportunist. Some people feel like TT is the opportunist. Who knows? We don't know. For real, for real. But what I will say that I have observed is, if the mom is the lawyer for his firm, that seems like, and on her end, so he might be getting to the bag. So they both, it's a win-win. Fair exchange, no robberies. The real elephant in the room is, I'm not saying she is. This is just conversation. Does I'm not even gonna say it because I don't want to. I'm gonna say it. Let me say it like this. I'm hoping TT's not one of those island girls who kind of got that colorism thing where they kind of romanticize the idea of having a white counterpart and little mixed kids. All I'm saying, aside from the money and the stability part. Okay, who's to say? You know, I don't know if that's it. And just having, like, in her mind, a hot white man that's making money and somebody, and I'll do what it takes, and go along with to make sure I have it. And he allows me to be me, which he say he likes controlling. She likes to control. I don't know. Now TV can make stuff look, and they could probably be happy as hell. Who knows? But based off of how it's looking, who knows? And was she the token black island gal to give him his cred and make him not feel like a rent of dread? Okay, and somebody of status out there, and her mom, okay, can help his situation out. Who knows? And the whole cheating thing, like it's not happened to anybody else. I'm just saying they put it on Front Street for us to talk about it, and that's what I'm doing. Okay, it's not just I'm just saying the consensus, putting all in one on here. Nobody watches this anyway. So am I talking to me, you, or everybody? Possibly. If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. Don't forget that. Now, I like, is that Casey's daughter or JoJo's daughter? One of the Haleys, the female Haley. I like her. I think she's pretty, fresh, true to herself, not with the BS, respectfully, and not going brown nose or kiss booties. Talented. Her voice is melodic. With speaking, I mean. So we know she can go places and is going. Did I think that it would have been a little more unity between her and Cree? Loving Cree as far as, what she's representing physically on screen. Beautiful, bodacious, chocolate, eat her up. Loving it, okay? And it's a little when you find out people are human, right? Oh, she isn't all the way secure, but so what? I just hope that we could pat her on her shoulder and she could put her chin up and stomp the runway because she got it going all the way on. Now, personality-wise, I liked it. Character, who isn't flawed? Could she have handled things differently? Yeah. Minded her business a few times. Of course. Is she trying to secure her spot? Maybe so. And I ain't saying it. Everybody else said it. She might be licking her little cinnamon boots to stay. Who knows? We're here for it. I like how they did Mary J. Blige's stepdaughter, God's daughter, whatever we want to call her. They found a place for her because she was kind of the normalcy of it all. But it was almost, so I don't know if it was between a rock and a hard place, but they found a way to make it work. I like how this season is going, how they utilized her with the conversation room, whatever they call it, the green screen narrator, I call it. She has authenticity about her, but it's like a weird thing. It's like I'm so authentic that I'm trying to be authentic all the time that it's like, is it authentic at this point? Just throwing it out there. I mean, like all the time. But she seems pretty down to earth to me, if you ask me. I recently didn't watch, but I scrolled and took a little something, read the headline about her using crystal meth and crack. I didn't say it. That's what the headlines say. Sometimes Facebook headlines just try to get you. Thought the kids was down there fighting. My daughter downstairs getting hair done. I need to be getting my hair did. Anyway, what's left of it? Start from scratch. Speaking of scratch, sometimes you gotta just cut it and start from scratch. Okay? And it seems like that's what... Oh, they giggling. We're good. You never know with teenagers. Oh, she's 20-something. 20-agers. Because what's 20? Really like a teenager? 20-ager? That's another conversation. But anyway, back to growing up hip-hop. Diggy. Not Diggy. Is it Diggy? Dame Dash, son. Buggy. There you go. I can't remember why nobody's feeling them, but haven't really been seeing him, but he was on the one we just saw. Had a little date at the little salsa class. It was good to see him on screen again, whatever he got going on. Did y'all notice how like most of the cast is like gone, and I guess this is the one that's going to stick, and they try to filter in these new ones. I hope, like I said, JoJo and KC family stay. I like them. You know what I'm trying to say? I like them. Enough of growing hip hop, growing up hip hop. Now, what I really want to say is the show, as far as that's concerned, to me, I don't know if they're doing it on purpose or not, but it is showcasing. The title is spot on. How their parents may have came from humble beginnings, as they like to call it, made a few ducats and buckets, moved up and on, and their children was raised in a different light. To me, it's interesting for us, the ones who still are kind of left in humble the hood, if you will, okay? Because that's what they were serving and selling, right? Hip hop, right? And then quietly getting the money and changing and still serving it to. And it's funny why you want to wait till now to talk about it. That's one thing. Y'all should have been talking about things and issues back then, but no, that wasn't the name of the game. Wait till they already got a foot, so to speak, and then showcase. But see how them tables turn and come full circle. We watching their children deal. You'll even see comedians, not just hip hop, everybody. Okay, comedians, different ones. They put it in their act. Cedric the Entertainer mentioned how his son was at private school and the teacher was like, he was cussing. He said, shit, damn. He's like, shit, damn. You know you could cuss better than that. Real talk. He like, shoot, need to bring some of your little cousins from the hood. You need to be around there, get your little swag back. You know, get your edge. And it's just interesting to see how we want to say us, okay, if you will, it's kind of whitewashed and watered down and water whipped. And you're seeing others having a little more swag and pizzazz and grit. Ain't that some shit? Some stuff. I don't know. Big Mama said I could cuss. I don't know what YouTube talking about. However, it's interesting to see them grow up. And I'm talking about on an emotional, how they deal with things, character, stuff like that. You know what I mean? And you can tell, like, regardless of whatever moves was made, they tried, parents that is, tried to keep their kids grounded enough. You know what I mean? Like, because it is what it is. They ain't from the kids I'm talking about. And the parents is old and ain't neither. They been and changed after the first check, okay? But kids for sure. I don't care how many family reunions and birthdays you go to your cousin's house. You in private school, you're doing it all the way over there. But it's funny to watch like the politically correct voice and then how it goes in and out. Sometimes when shit get real, you peeping it, right? Mm-hmm. So it was interesting to see that. That's what I be watching for. Just keeping it real, like to see how they really navigating, you know. Because it ain't just them. Rest in peace, Nippy. We saw it. Everybody gave her a lot of flack too. It was just the beginning, you know. People, I guess, didn't understand. But Whitney Houston, I don't know if y'all watched it. I damn sure did. She from Jersey. I'm from Jersey. You know how I go, okay? But little Bobby Christina was like, you know. And then remember that episode when she went with her cousins and they was kind of like, she was like buying things, shopping in the little purses and stuff like that. And the cousins was like, you know, whatever. And then Flip, after Nippy passed on, and she had that little reality show. I remember the cousin was there, and it's like, oh, I guess from the mom managing whatever she was doing, afforded checks for her to be going away. So even if her mom wasn't per se in the limelight, but getting a check, which upped her in the tax bracket, her kids wasn't going to the regular hood schools neither. So she, and was able to. I don't know. I just be watching. It's almost like a soul scalping. It's like, I don't know how to call it. It's interesting to see. It's all I'm saying. This whole reality show thing from its whole inception, like watching how money and status can really just, I don't know. And the parents were so busy making money, trying to maintain the house of cards and not there. And then when he comes, it's like, who are you? Because if you're 40 or 30, I don't care how much changes in you, right? And then your kids, you want to give them the best and have the best. You're not even there. You want TV, whatever, and they just there. You got nannies and this and this and that. Who's really raising them? Who are they? Who are you acting like? Not acting, being like. Ain't that some shit? And now, as the years turn, boom, throw them on camera. And I don't know. It's just interesting to see. That's all I'll say. Okay. Very, very interesting as far as reality TV is concerned. And it's going to also be interesting for this new crowd who they're growing up on Instagram in reality TV. So it's like, even if you haven't went to a private school or bumped up, and it's almost like the lines are blurred. First it was the TV raising the kids, now it's the damn internet, both. So it's interesting at my age to see it and understand it and watch it take place. That's all I'm trying to say as far as that's concerned. New show I kind of caught. I don't know if y'all into it. Ready to Love. I was down from the beginning. I see it's kind of doing better. I was in and out, in and out, in and out. This season I watched 1, 2. Oh, Enlisting, Ladies Who List in Atlanta. Interesting. I only saw 3 episodes. I was into it. Ain't seen no more, but I was into it a little bit. I don't think I got no viewers. I don't know. But I was into it. Trying to check that out. Because it's almost like now they want to put the microscope on it, like boom, which has been happening. I can remember a couple people I know personally who was like, I'm going to take this money that I made from here and these networking and people I've known, like, how can I take this and move me from the stripper pole or from the track, if you will, and turn it into something professional, because it ain't like they didn't have the skills set anyway, and it's more money. And how those qualities, ding dong, shout out to RuPaul, uniqueness, nerve, and talent, to close the deal, because anybody can say what they want. Like they say, you ain't got it. It ain't done. The deal ain't done until it's done. Okay. Now, not for nothing, women of the night, if that's what they wanted to call them, they know how to close a deal. And those are qualities that you can use in a boardroom or in situations like that. So when you talk about selling real estate and you're looking the part, God forbid if you have a little touch with decorating and know how to set a scene, and a man's coming to buy a house, you coming and you selling it, oh, he's buying. And I think that's what that show is showcasing. Ladies Who List. And probably won't blame it on them for when, this is why the markets crashed a couple years, Is that they little documentation to say that's what happened. Y'all see my scar? Remember the stocking cap weaves back in the day? before they was making them right, the glue bonded to the cap and it would make it tighter. I used to have nice long flowing hair and as you can see a big head. And that shit locked. It was so cute though. I was like, damn, I had a headache. This one saying beauty calls, right? I knew it. It was like different. I was like, oh my God. Everybody was like, no. I was like, I want to take this off. They're like, no, man. Man, when I finally took it off, I took it all the way off and it got right here in the wood and I just snatched it. Ended up snatching my meat out of my head. And they was saying I had to get a skin graft. I never got the skin graft. It took years. It was actually from here to here and it was about this deep, like pinky deep, an inch like that. Like, because it started healing. Basically, all that pain that I was enduring for that first week, it was busted and bleeding. I didn't know. And then it scabbed. So when a week later, took the thing off and it wouldn't come, I'm thinking it's glue. It was a scab. I snatched it. When I snatched the scab, ended up to the white meat. So, yeah, that's that. Everybody think I got a $150. Like I was fighting. But no. It was a hairdo. Look at my juice in the windowsill. Anyway. Yeah, that's a prop. I'm thirsty. At any rate, I'm all over the place as you can see. I forgot what I was going to talk about, but I got all into that and I segued to something else. I don't know, I got into the other stuff. But where I was going with it is family and ships. Like boats. Relationships, friendships, all these feelings and emotions and contracts, if you will, that we make with other spirits and managing it. And that's basically what reality TV is doing. Basically showcasing. Is the ship on rocky waters, calm waters? Sometimes it's just like real life. Sometimes they're rocky. Sometimes they're calm. Sometimes you dock somewhere, you pull out and you go to a Newport and dock. It's just like that. Sometimes you got your own boat. Sometimes you're on somebody else's ship. It's crazy. But it's like a good crazy, if you will. If you can deal. I got the taste for some dill pickles. Speaking of which, I had a trauma and a tragedy. I think I'll save that for another video. Which is why I cut my hair off. I don't know if I'm ready. But, I'm pushing through, so to speak. Watching a lot of TV, not really a lot. Enough. If I say too much, that means it's time to shut up. So, I'm gonna take off in 2 S's. Yes, I'm a goddess with 2 S's. Blessed by the bestest. And remember, ask yourself, how much does it cost to pay attention? How much? How much? Manage your manage your energy. Your spirit, your energy. Protect your aura. Remember, no guilt, no shame, no blame. No bullshit. No cap. Spirit bucks only. If somebody come at you with that other stuff, tell them your money's no good here. Spirit bucks only. Tell them you don't got time for the BS. Spiritual appointments only. How much does it cost to pay attention? Food for thought. Remember, I'm your lunch aide. No more free game. Only free lunch. And I'm serving it. You want to come aboard my spaceship and sit down and eat? That's what I'm dishing. And if I eat with choose what you dishing, then we in business. You know what I'm saying? Then we in business. But if we can't, we ain't got to be in business. And we can just be like, chicka, chicka, chicka. Took me a while to figure it out. But if you zone and get zone, if you zone and get zone, and it'll get greater later with all that other stuff, okay? Who knows? Because I definitely can do a little nail, can do a little haircut, do your nail, do your hair, do your eyebrow, add the t-shirt, could do all that. But right now, we just coming as I am. Standing on truth, stomping on lies, swatting these flies. It's like, all right, I'm out. Love ya.